Hey, it's Millie. Just wanted to show you some watercolours from a better angle. I didn't do a very good job the other day. Just wanted to show you what I do to start with. I've got a spritz bottle of water, and just to freshen up those watercolours in whatever palette you have, I just give them a bit of a spritz with water first. Then I'm going to come in with whatever colour you want to use. The flat brush, you'd normally do a wash across your paper with. I've got two different types of watercolour paper here. There's the bumpy one, and this one's more of a flat white daisy, but you can still feel that it's quite textured. So the fibres in that last a lot better than normal white paper. So that's why it's good for watercolour. You can come back in later after it's dried and add more layers as well, and it doesn't peel up like you've seen some papers do when they get wet. So I'm just going to come in with some of the more cardstocky one, and I'm just going to start out with a blue in the background of this one. So loading up my colour, and I'll just do the flat wash first. In the background, so the water will move to wherever you've got, the colour will move to wherever you've got the water on your page. So if you don't want to go all the way to the edges, you don't have to. So you can just add your colour in. Just got a serviette here for a bit of a scratch sheet. Just wipe off your excess paint before you clean your brush on a scratch bit of paper or some paper towel, and that way you can come back in with another colour and you're not wasting your water, because otherwise you have to change your water more often. So I like those two blues, but I'd like it a little bit more spread out. So I'm going to come back in with my spritz bottle again and just give it a little bit more spritz over the top, and then come in and just do some water flicks on top of that. So just loaded my brush up with some water, just tapping that on, and I'll spread that colour out a bit more. So you can dry that with your heat tool if you wanted to, but I'm fine just to leave that on a flat surface to dry. So I'm going to come in again. I might use the watercolour paper this time, the other watercolour paper. So we're going to come in and do a flat wash first of all. This one's a lot more absorbent. And we're just going to push that colour around the water that's already on the page, like that. I don't think I want to add any dark colours to that because I just wanted a subtle background, but you could add some splatters if you wanted to, or add some darker colours, but for the project I just want it light like that. So I'm going to leave that one to dry now. Now I want to do a bit of a sunset one. So I'll probably start out with a yellow. Oh, I forgot to do my flat wash again. I have lots of spare brushes beside me today to use, because I always forget steps. Right, so I'm just going to come in with some yellow and just push that in, scratch it off. Come in with a peachy colour next, I think, and blend those in a little bit. Because the water's there still, you can just push it over a bit. Now a pink. So you just blend over the top of the next one. Just want to leave some white space on here for the project that I'm doing, and I'll come in with a final orangey Nice little orangey one there to go at the top. Now, I accidentally did something there that is helpful. There's a bit much colour there. I don't like it as much. So if you've got the serviette handy, you just splodge it on top like that and remove it. So that's why having the scratch sheet there is extra handy, just in case you get a little bit too much. And I just wanted to water that down a little bit more, that orange. Take it all the way to the corner. Just do a little bit of a splatter there in the orange in the corner because I didn't like all that white space. And rinse off that excess. So we've got a little bit of a sunset background there. I don't really want to blend the colours too much in that. I think that's fine the way it is. However, I do want to add just a little bit of splotch of pink. Oops, a bit too much. Just there. There we go. Perfection. All right, so I'm going to do some more watercolours and I'll come back and show you the finished result later on. Bye.